problema natin? Ha? Naniniwala kayo? Do you believe poverty is our biggest problem? O mga students? Parang natutulog kayo. Galing, ang mga estudyante magaling yan eh. Kaya nila matulog na nakabukas ang mga mata. Parang sa classroom ang dating. Example yan. Ano? Pero do you believe poverty is the biggest problem? Naglakad na ba kayo sa mall dito kanina? Paglalakad kayo, poverty pa talaga problema natin. 4 of the largest malls in the world are found in the Philippines. Ang Pilipino, every 6 to 8 months, nagpapalit ng cellphone. O diba, poverty na poverty ang dating? Makes you really wonder, so is it a poverty issue or is it a priority issue? Diba? Yan ang mga bagay na kailangan natin baguhin. Ito mga palaisipan to, na pag-isipan natin ang mga problema natin. Why? Bakit ba? Bakit ba? Kahit anong gawin natin, sinasabi ko nga, sa finance, 80% behavior ang problema. 20% lang ang speed. So, dapat baguhin yung behavior natin. And how do you do that? You learn. Ito, paumanin, hiniram ko ito. Pinahalam ko naman ito. Inutang ko sa Sun Life itong slide na ito. Hindi ako taga Sun Life, but I like their study. Okay. Sabi dito, of priorities and preparation, in preparing for anticipated life events, only 1 out of 10 plan to invest. Plan to invest pa lang yan, not to invest. Okay? 2 out of 10 plan to get insurance and 8 out of 10 will put money in the bank. Eh, pag nilagay mo lahat ng pera mo sa bangko, kikita ba? Nakita nyo na ba interest nyo sa bangko? Kailangan nyo na microscope. Mag-define na sobrang liit. In fact, baka nga negative ka pa kasi pag nag-ATM ka, may charge pa eh. Pero yun, pero importante yung bank kasi liquidity. Pero hindi pwede yun ang gamitin mo for future needs. So learn how to, kahit na sa bangko, pumunta ka sa bangko, alamin mo ano yung mga pwede nilang produkto na pwede gamitin. Huwag lang savings. Okay? But that's the problem. Ito problema. 1 out of 10, plan to get to invest. Plan. Not actually invest. So where does that put us? Stock market. Okay? There are only 300,000 active accounts in the stock market. Out of 100 million Filipinos. So kahit anong kitain ng stock market, kung hindi ka nagpa-participate doon, hindi ka kikita. Maliwala sa iyo yun. Right? Here's a problem eh. We need to convert people. That's why thank you, David, for inviting me. No? This is a platform for me to encourage people. We need to shift from spender to saver and ultimately to investor. Okay? Yan yung gawin natin. Hindi ka pwede mag-umpisa dito. Marami sa atin, magdinegosyo kayo kagad. Teka, marunong ba kayo mag-ipon? Kahit na ba magnegosyo ka, kung hindi ka nag-iipon, ano gagawin mo? Mauubos lahat yan. Mababaong ka pa sa utang. So move, spender, learn how to manage finances, and ultimately, be an investor or an entrepreneur. Those are the things you should do. Okay, concerns. Dadagyan ko lang, ano? Meron tayong mga konting concerns, no? Okay, meron tayong mga konting problema. It's not easy, but it's a work in progress. We have a sustainability of growth issue. Sabi nga, job generation, ito yung mga problema natin. Hindi balance ang growth natin, consumption-driven, low private sector participation, at saka low capex. Hindi na ako magpapaka-nosebleed sa inyo. In other words, hindi perfect ekonomiya natin. Marami pa kailangan baguhin. Pero meron tayong growth. Meron tayong problema. Okay? Ay siya pa pala, OFW remittances slowing down. Eh, alam mo naman ang ekonomiya natin, very dependent on OFW remittances. And new OFW jobs in low-income bracket na, hindi na sa high-income bracket. Okay? Yan yung mga concern natin. Tsaka low FDI. Pero, meron mga good news naman. To encourage you, no? You wanna go into business, you want to invest, you wanna save, this is the time to do it. Okay? Foreign exchange reserves natin are more than 10 times our imports. In other words, may pera ang Pilipinas. Meron tayong pambayad sa mga utang natin. We don't have to worry. 10 years ago, that's a big different issue. Today, we have enough money to pay our obligations. Okay? BOP. Debt to GDP. In other words, yung utang ng Pilipinas is not as big compared to the economy anymore. Okay? Less than 50% na lang ang utang natin based on our economy. And it's growing down. Pag nasa 30 yan, magic number. Perfect na yan. Okay? That's perfect. Okay? Short-term payables natin, less than 20%. In other words, we can pay our obligations in the Philippines, and that is good for the economy. Okay? That is good for the economy. Let me extend for about 5 minutes. Okay? So good for good news. Good macro spending. We are not, ito ang good news, sabi ko mga OFW remittance, no? But the advantage is, we are not as dependent on them anymore. Kasi nga, there are a lot of new industries like the BPO na nag-i-improve. Dati, halos 100% na foreign exchange galing sa OFW. Ngayon, 1/4 galing na sa BPO. So, and it's growing. It's growing, no? Yan, 1/3 versus 2/3 na. Dati, almost 100% galing sa OFW. Ngayon, 1/3 versus 2/3 na. Okay? It's getting better and better and better. Now, tanong, should you be investing? Should you be putting up money? Yes. Okay? Inflation continues to be low. High confidence on the Bangko Sentral. Okay? Low interest scenario. O mga bangko. Ngayon, kung gusto nyo utang, punta na kayo pumunta sa bangko. Basta gamitin nyo lang ng tama. Okay? Huwag nyo utangin yan para pambili nyo ng bagong iPad. Okay? Talaga sayang pera. Utangan nyo yan for good purposes. Be entrepreneurial. Okay? It is the best time to be an entrepreneur and an investor. Now is the best time. The economy is good. Business is good. Tingnan nyo to, punong-puno. Diba? It's good. It's now a good time. Just save. Pero save muna kayo, okay? Save muna kayo. But before you invest, plugging lang, okay? Dito lang. Gawin nyo lang to. Simple bagay lang. Hindi ko siya explain lahat. Daan na lang. Number 1, improve your cash flow. In other words, learn how to spend, learn how to save. Create more money, spend less money. Then you will have a better cash management position. Second, umalis kayo sa pagkakautang. Baka naman gasgas kayo. Baka naman yung credit. Nakakita na ba kayo ng credit card na may picture? Yung picture card? Yung ibang tao, sobrang gamit ng credit card nila, yung picture nila nakaganon. Kakaswipe, pumaling na. Oh, wag ganon. I mean, get out. I mean, sorry to say, but credit card debt is the worst debt you can have. Why? Sobrang taas na interest eh. 3.5% per month. Kukompound mo pa yan. Ano ang epekto niyan? 60% per year? Saan kikita ng negosyo 60% per year kumikita in and out? You can. So, pay. When you pay your credit card problems, then you already automatically earn more. Okay? Set up your emergency funds. 3 to 6 months. Dapat meron kayong emergency funds. Bakit? Yung emergency laging nangyayari yan. Hindi pwede mo sabihin sa asawa mo, honey, si Junior, nauntog, nahulog, dumudugo ang ulo. Ay, honey, wala tayong budget dyan. Hindi pwede. Important yun. Set up your emergency fund. Look at protecting your life. Life insurance, health insurance, non-life. Those are important. That's a part of something that you need to prepare for. Okay? There are 2 books here. Tingnan nyo mamaya. And then lastly, learn how to invest. Build your future by investing. Daanan nyo lahat ng step na yan. And lahat ng step na yan, ma-plug lang ako, makikita nyo yan. I recently wrote a book called The No-Nonsense Personal Finance. Hindi ito no-split na libro. I wrote a book. In fact, if you want a copy of the book, I have some of the book, 495 siya. Okay, 495 siya. But I tell you, it's a very comprehensive book which I wrote all about these things. From savings to getting out of debt to investing. Medyo comprehensive siya, pero no-nonsense siya. Ibig sabihin, wala akong nilagay na kalokohan dyan. Lahat importante. If you want to get a copy, you can see me later. Right? Before I end, I just want to balance everything. Okay? Balance everything. Yes, I talk a lot about money, pero money has a deeper purpose. Never forget why you have to earn. Bakit mo kailangan kumita? Because you are needed to be a blessing. You have to help people. May purpose yan. Ang pera hindi nadadala sa langit. Pag ang pera mo nadala mo sa langit, hindi ka sa langit napunta. Trust me. Okay? That's a problem. But here's the point. Seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you. So go after. Learn. Money comes from the Lord. The ability to create money comes from the Lord. If you understand that, then you will be better at being a good steward with your money. Alright? So just encouragement, if you want to continue reading, I write for 2 publications. Isa po, hindi po ako yan, si Richard po niyan, ano? Just in case na confuse kayo. Okay? But we're friends. So Money Sense, I write there. It's every other month. It's a personal finance magazine. I also write for this newspaper every 3 weeks. You can see my article. In fact, 2 years na kami nominated sa Catholic Mass Media Award for Money Matters. Okay? And yung ayaw naman pasa, you can catch my radio program. It's called Money Talks, Usapang Pera. Text lang kayo, tawag lang kayo. Sinasagot po namin lahat ng mga shows nyo sa 106.7 Energy FM. Punta lang kayo. Every Saturday, 9 to 11. And you can also listen online to Money Talks. Alright? Or, you can check my website. Please lang, I encourage you to check my website. Sobrang dami nagbabasa ng website ko. Grabe, mga 12 sila ngayon, ano? Pero sana tingnan nyo para umabot naman ng mga 16. Pangarap pa yan, before the year end, umabot ako ng 21. Okay, so please check my website. I also have my Facebook and my Twitter. Twitter. Dito si Mr. Aberdelia. The Twitter, no? Please lagay nyo Randell Tiongson. Okay? You can check me and then I answer. People who, they ask me all these questions, I answer them. Okay? In different form, in radio, in newspaper, in magazine, or social media, you can find me. Alright? With that, I thank you very much and God bless you and hopefully, Q&A! Ito Q&A ba? Sige. I'll open myself for question and answer. Tanong na kayo kasi pag nagtanong kayo mamaya, may bayad na, no? Okay, first question.
Here, we have a microphone here in the middle.
Oh yeah, first question, you ask. May question.
Anyway,
I think si ma'am may tanong. Yes, ma'am.
With the PSCI index going sideways, it's 2 to 6.4. And then you said that it's the best time to invest. Are you referring to the stock market and when?
I'm talking about the stock market. I'm talking about investment in general. The market is sideways, yes, but it's poised for growth. In fact, we expect the market to even pick up this year. What you have to understand with the stock market, ako kasi hindi po ako trader. I'm an investor. I take positions. Sorry, ayoko ko to yun. I look at companies that I know will be profitable regardless of what happens. And when the economy continues to grow, eventually that will reflect in the price of the stocks and it will constantly increase. What you have to understand before you invest in the stock market is, number one, consistent ba yan sa investment objective nyo? Stock markets are really long-term products. Okay, my view in the stock market, it's not about timing, but rather it's about time. If I have a properly selected stocks, in the next 3 to 5 years, I know I can prove that I can make money out of that. Or, I put it in an equity fund. Either a UITF, or mutual fund, or variable universal life, all these things. Because I know, as the economy improves, as this company make more money, this will grow. Okay? In the last 5 years, despite the 2008 financial crisis, the market still went up. Your market, 30% pa rin kinikita ng funds ko. So it's going to be volatile, but ultimately, it's there. So one, does it fit your objective? Long-term ba? Second, risk taker ka ba? Nag-invest ka nga stock market, pero kinakabahan ka naman, inaatake ka naman every day. Health is wealth, no? Kahit na kumita pera mo, gusto mo naman nakakatulog. So, balance. What you need to do is practice allocation. How much money should be stocks, how much should be there, and lahat yan is in my book. Siyempre, segue. Ang hirap ko, hindi ko kaya sagutin lahat yan, but that's why I wrote the book that you can learn about those things and how to balance things. Okay, next ma'am. One more.
Other questions? Ayun, si ma'am.
Pwede ba mas madali? Yung favorite color?
Yeah, actually, I don't want to ask question. I just wanted to impart my knowledge. I'm Dr. Randell Salvador, Doctor of Business Administration.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm also a faculty member of Arellano University.
Okay.
And then, investment kasi it's subject to earn and loss. Okay? So you can earn or even lose, no, in the future. Okay. It is a matter how you know in your personal capacity what is the needs and wants in order for you to manage your financial capability. So, pag wants kasi, it's in the, kumbaga, secondary yan eh. So, pag you are talking about needs, of course, you have to buy for your needs, no? So, in order for you to save, okay, that's what you discussed earlier, you should prioritize the needs. Okay?
Alright.
Okay, it's a matter of prioritization.
Very good. Agree. And that's in my book. That's in my book. Yes. Balance lang yung needs versus wants. Okay? Lugi ka kasi sa wants eh. Kasi ang wants, psychologically, you are poised to spend eh. Kasi pag bumili ka ng wants, kunyari pinili mo yung bagong sapatos mo, mga babae, di ba? You know, women like shoes. Di ba? That's I don't know, all my wife, all my children, pag nakita ng sale ng sapatos ng babae, nanginginig na mga laman, Kasi nga, may psychological impact yun, na-i-enjoy mo yun. So pag binili mo yung shoes, titingnan mo pa, gaganon-ganon mo pa. Pag bumili ka ng mutual fund, hindi mo naman nahawak ang certificate mo, hihimas-himasin mo pa, no? Hindi ganon. Kasi iba iba yung poise, di ba? So again, control your needs versus wants, and that's the key to be able to unlocking the future. Now, unlocking the savings. Yung mga investment na ko lang, it is also important. I don't have enough time to present the whole platoria, but diversification is important. Some in stocks, some in bonds, some in savings, some in business. When you do that, you're gonna be poised for one. I have one more. Yes, ma'am. Naabot. Estudyante, wala kayong tanong? Wala? Dapat nga magtanong kayo kasi hindi tinuturo sa eskwelahan dito mga ito. Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Sir Randall.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
I believe I know your wife. She's one of my classmates during the Cash 101 and Philip Live.
Oh, wow, that was a long time ago. Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. I'd like to
My
take the
beautiful
time.
wife.
Yes,
Just want to
your
plug
sexy wife. Yes, sir. I would like to just ask your views or your opinions about the multi-level marketing.
Okay. Okay. Una-una, whatever I say, it's gonna be biased because I'm not part of the MLM. I understand how it works, but it's MLM for me, no, may binabagay. Like anything, may binabagayan yan. Some people are, sa MLM, una-una, kailangan marunong ka mag-recruit, marunong ka magsalita, marunong ka, kailangan mo gawan yan eh. Hindi pwede yung iniisip na naupo lang ako, darating yung pera, it's not gonna work. Okay, it requires a lot of your time. So if you have the time and you understand, but sabi ko nga, sa mga nag-MLM, you must believe in your product. Pag hindi ka naniniwala na hindi mo ginagamit, hindi pwede. You know one thing I learned about enterprise, no? And I hope I don't come in as offending other people. Okay? Hindi pwedeng pera-pera lang eh. There must be heart and passion in what you do. There must something that you believe. The reason why I said yes to David, una-una we're friends and so I can't say no, no? But kasi sabi ni David, we need to encourage people to be more entrepreneurial. Eh? That's why we will do this. So, yes, it can be a business, but there has to be heart in what you're doing. If not, that's not gonna be a part. If you wanna go in MLM, even you can join the best MLM. If you're not doing well, you're not gonna be best. So you have to believe in what you're doing. You have to have heart, and you're willing to do the work. Kasi some people, alam mo, I hope I don't offend, mahilig tayo sa mga shortcut solution eh. Kaya nagkiklik yung mga seminar na, alam mo yun, pikit mo mata mo, wave mo yung kamay mo, di ba? Attract mo yung pera, darating. Bakit? Gusto natin shortcut. When I wrote the book, I debunked that there is no shortcuts to wealth. It is a process, and it's never overnight. Kaya nakita mo, what breaks our heart is to see people lining up in lotto. Ang haba-haba. But I know that, you know, the probability of you winning in the lotto is so bad. Pero yung ugali natin, we want a shortcut, we want an answer now. Wherein what we have to do is learn the process. So when I wrote the book was all about a process that they have to go through. Step 1, Step 2, Step 3, Step 4, Step 5. Hindi pwedeng automatic that will happen. A lot of people will join programs, not just MLM, but even businesses, not really understanding what they're getting into. But any business, any investment, if you give it enough time and enough heart, can work for you. And it will work for you. That's what my belief is. Right? Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Any more questions?
Sige, one more.
One last.
May madaling question naman.
We have a question here, sir.
Sige. Yes, sir.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon. I'm a student from Mariliana University, Pasay. So, sa aming mga estudyante, so ano po yung pwede nyo kung may payo kung paano kami mag-invest o paano kami mag-iipon?
I like talking to, imbitahin nyo ako sa Arellano, I will go. I like to talk to students. Sabi nga nila, yung mga bata pa, yung mga estudyante pa, yung mga bata pa, kahit hindi estudyante pero bata pa, dapat pa sila nag-i-invest sa stock market? Sabi ko, yes. Bakit? Pag bata ka, nag-invest ka sa stock market, nalugi ka, may parents ka pa eh. Okay? No, but here's the point. When you're young, I encourage, take a little more risk. Kasi, you know, when you can take a little more risk and you have a lot of time. If you lose money, you learn from it and you will recover. Pag matanda ka na, medyo baliktad. That's too risky. So, learn. For young people, you can do entrepreneurial. Start buy and sell or look at something. Estudyante ako noon, marunong na ako mag-generate ng income as a college student. Kasi nga, I knew that's important eh. But also, you can even do investing. I have friends, and high school pa lang nag-invest na. You can go to the stock market. 5,000 pesos you can do, or you can buy a fund. Kaya you can go to a bank, UITF, or a mutual fund. 5,000 pesos pwede nyo gawin. Pwedeng monthly. Marami ng ways for you to get into combination of stocks, combination of bonds, and all these things. These things you can learn. And for young people, go ahead and invest. Don't worry about losing money because that's important. When you lose money, sigurado you learn something. And that's a very valuable lesson that you can take. Okay? Sinabi ko sa mga bata, mag-i-invest pa ako. Yes. Bakit? Pag hindi nyo mga bata, pag hindi nila invest yung pera, ginagastos lang nila eh. Now you're better off, at least kahit paano may recovery. Somebody called in the program where I am, namumroblema siya kung mag-i-invest daw siya sa stock market na risky or bibili siya ng Samsung S4. Sabi ko, what a combination. Yung Samsung S4, 3 years from now, sigurado yan, 30% na lang ang value. Yung stock market na pwedeng 300% na. I can tell you, hindi naman siya maging 10%, pero at least daw may recovery. So that's a problem. And those are the behavior patterns that we want to change. Pasensya na po, hindi po ako galit, nag-explain lang. Kasi talagang kailangan tayo mga Pilipino, kailangan natin magbago, unti-unti, dahan-dahan. Step by step, learning mistakes, and, you know, sorry, again, I'm gonna plug my book. If you wanna get a book, that book teaches about everything. Okay, the book is 495 pesos, but I believe it's a good investment for all of you, right? So with that, David?
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Tiongson. Can I ask you to stay on stage,
Okay.
please? And now I'll call on Mr. David.